Hi, folks. I'm Alex Trebek, and we're back with Oscar-related Jeopardy for Hollywood's Gold Rush. The clue was this performer sweetened his resume by winning a Grammy and an Oscar. If you said, who is Eminem, you are right. The hint there was sweet. He's won Grammys for his rap work, of course, and he won an Oscar for Best Song for the movie 8 Mile.
Thanks, Alex. I didn't know Eminem, huh? But we're back with celebrity stylist Philip Block, who absolutely is looking dapper yourself.
Thank you. Thank you, little Hugo Boss here. I got
Very
the
nice.
trends, one button, peak lapel.
Is that what it is for the men
That's the
today?
trend, yeah. Well, I want to be George Clooney when I grow up.
Who doesn't, right? Not me, though.
You look beautiful, too. I love the bling. You know, the Oscars
thank
are
you.
not complete without all the bling. Who's your jewelry from?
Courtesy Neil Lane, of course.
Neil Lane. Everybody wears his jewelry.
And my colleague, Brooke Anderson, is wearing Bianco.
Oh, Me & Co.
Me & Co.
Yeah, her
Thank you.
Beautiful, yeah. Neil Lane, a favorite of ours.
Yeah.
Everybody loves his jewelry.
Well, let's see what my colleague down on the red carpet is wearing. AJ, what are you wearing?
I hope Philip approves. This is Ted Baker. But enough about me, enough about you guys, because I'm here with one of tonight's nominees, a first-time nominee, actor in a supporting role, Matt Dillon, nominated, of course, for his role in Crash. Congratulations. Welcome to this. Of course, 6 nominations for Crash tonight. You got the sole acting nomination, so you're kind of representing the gang, aren't you?
I feel that way. I mean, I feel there was a number of performances in this film that easily could have been recognized. You know, it's just a great ensemble. So I feel like anything I get from this, I share with them. You know, I share with my fellow ensemble. Yeah.
Certainly a great performance turned in by fellow nominee Terrence Howard. He's nominated for Hustle and Flow. Have you had any communication with Terrence since the nominations were announced?
I see Terrence all the time, and he's a tremendous guy and a great actor, but he's a great guy. And his performance in Crash, just as he could have been nominated for his performance in Crash just as easily as for Hustle and Flow.
Crash, one of the Best Picture nominees that certainly has some heavy themes to it, dealing with racism among other things. What do you make of the fact that so many of the nominees this year have these heavy themes?
Well, I think it shows that people are into authenticity at this point. You know what I mean? They're interested in films that are very specific and are addressing things, you know, they're interested in things that are trying to look at things that are not usually addressed in film.
Well, Matt Dillon, look at you. Not bad for a guy who, like me, grew up in the suburbs of New York City. Best of luck tonight. All right, Sabila, I'm going to send it up back to you, high above all the action here on the red carpet.
Thanks, AJ. And Matt Dillon looking pretty dapper there.
There's some handsome guys out there tonight.
Sure.
Joaquin Phoenix, Terrence Howard, Philip Seymour Hoffman, George Clooney,
Of course.
three-time nominee.
I mean, gosh, who doesn't love him?
We love him.
What are the options, though, for men?
It's not a lot. You got a single button, double button, 3-button, long tie, white tie, black tie. I went for a little stripe. You know, tuxedo shirt, regular collar. The odds are slim, but it's all about the cufflinks. I went for a little bling myself here today. I like to live it up with the cufflinks.
Very, very nice. Now, I think I just saw Keira Knightley on the red carpet.
Looking stunning. And Charlize Theron should be coming any minute now in Dior. You know, she's got the whole ad campaign for Dior this year, so it was a natural she'd be in Dior.
Yeah. Reese Witherspoon, any word on what she might be wearing or how she might look tonight?
I don't know, but there's a lot of speculation after her Chanel dress nightmare kind of at the Golden Globes. But, you know, that's what happens with the fashion powers that be.
All right.
But Keira wore Valentino to Golden Globes, and she's just so elegant. I saw her the other night at the Endeavor party. Skinny as can be, with very blonde hair and a cute new boyfriend that she stars with.
Can she ever go wrong, though? She's just
so beautiful.
All right, well, coming up, more interviews with the stars live from the red carpet. And Jeopardy's Alex Trebek has another Oscar answer for you. But do you know the question?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the final Jeopardy clue in today's Oscar-related Jeopardy game on CNN. As you know, the category is Oscar Fun Facts, and here is the final Jeopardy answer. The host of Jeopardy appeared in this 1993 Oscar-nominated film. We'll be right back with the final Jeopardy question. This was your final Jeopardy clue in Oscar Fun Facts. The host of Jeopardy appeared in this 1993 Oscar-nominated film. The correct response? What is Shortcuts? Yes, I appeared in a scene with Ann Archer and Julianne Moore in Robert Altman's film. Incidentally, Altman will receive an honorary Oscar at tonight's ceremony. Back to you at the red carpet now.
Thank you. Welcome
Welcome back to the 78th Annual Academy Awards. This is Hollywood's Gold Rush, and more stars are arriving here on the red carpet. I just saw Dolly Parton looking lovely in pink. She's actually performing tonight her song from the hit movie Transamerica. Also, Brokeback Mountain nominees Heath Ledger, his girlfriend Michelle Williams. She looked beautiful, stunning in canary yellow. And we saw George Clooney from our limo cam looking very dapper as always. And I want to go now to my colleague on the red carpet. And there's George Clooney right there. AJ, what's going on?
A lot of first-time nominees, as you mentioned, showing up, and we've had a chance to talk to some. There are 14 first-time nominees in the acting category, Brooke, but they're not the only rookies in town tonight. In fact, one guy who's also a rookie, the man with the role of Oscar host.
You're going to be good. You're going to be good because
be
you know
fun.
why? You're funny and you're smart
why
and you're
not?
quick. Yeah.
Who's better than me?
Right.
Is Daily Show host Jon Stewart really the right guy to host the Oscars? Will his edgy, irreverent style play with the self-important Hollywood crowd?
He's an outsider looking in at the system, which is always problematic at a show like that because it's the ultimate insider show. Everybody who's there feels like, hey, I've made it. I'm at the Oscars. And they like the host to reflect that.
In the past, when outsiders like David Letterman and Chris Rock brought their own comic sensibilities along, the results were mixed.
I have a feeling that Jon Stewart is not going to fall on his face like Letterman did when he hosted. I have a feeling that Jon Stewart will be funny and irreverent, but also pretty respectful. I don't think he's going to tell any jokes like Chris Rock did, where he kind of put down Jude Law last year during the Oscars.
But more importantly, what about all the folks watching at home? Will he offend them by being too political? It's a concern Stewart doesn't take seriously.
I'm not going to do a monologue. I have written a speech just about the state of the union, the state of the world, that I think is really, it lays out my legislative agenda for this year. And I think the people are going to really dig it. I've got some alternative energy plans that are going to surprise some people.
So Stewart has to please the star-filled audience at the Kodak Theater, mine laughs from some very serious Oscar-nominated films, and appeal to an estimated national audience of around 40 million. That's a lot of pressure. Or is it?
You never want to do badly, but you also never want to paralyze yourself thinking about doing badly. Show business, you don't get into it for the health plan. You get into it for the opportunities and the fun to try different stuff.
We'll see how he does tonight. Well, Brooke, they say it's great to be nominated for an Oscar, but if your name is Kevin O'Connell, you really like to win.
That's right. The poor guy owns the record for the most Oscar nominations without a win, and it's quite a streak.
That's right. Well, tonight, Kevin is hoping his luck will change.
You better take this now.
Thank you.
I thank you.
This is the kind of speech sound mixer Kevin O'Connell has wanted to give for over 2 decades.
In this drawer, I have the last 25 years worth of acceptance speeches from dating all the way back to terms of endearment. These were written, some on a napkin, some on scrap pieces of paper.
With 17 nominations and so far no wins, O'Connell has been called Oscar's Susan Lucci.
If people want to compare me to Susan Lucci, it's actually an honor. I imagine it'd be great to win, but until that day happens, all I can say is it's great to be nominated.
This year, O'Connell is up for his 18th nomination for his work on Memoirs of a Geisha. But he's not leaving anything up to chance.
I've tried everything on the planet to try to change my luck, kind of, so to speak. I've changed, different shirts, different ties, different cufflinks. Somebody suggested to me last year I try Lucky Underwear, and I didn't, and I didn't win. And so this year, I will be wearing my Lucky Underwear.
What's it like to actually attend the ceremony?
They say, and the nominees for Best Achievement in Sound Mixing are, and then all of a sudden I just go into this weird vertigo where I sort of hear things and I sort of don't. And then I just wait for, and the winner is, and I listen, and I haven't heard my name.
A sympathetic contractor even remodeled O'Connell's home with a special nook to showcase his elusive trophy.
He had built this niche, and I said, oh golly, that wasn't on the plan, what's that for? And he says, that is for your Oscar when you win it.
If O'Connell does win, he would thank colleagues, his mother who got him started in the business, and he'd also offer some encouragement.
I actually would tell children to not give up on their dreams, because anything worth having is worth working towards. And if anybody can prove that, I can by going up so many times and not winning, but still trying so hard every year.
Well, good luck to to Kevin and all Oscar nominees tonight.
Hopefully it's Kevin's year. Okay,
Yeah.
Sabila and AJ, it's been fun, but that's all the time we have for Hollywood's Gold Rush.
Plus, we'll be covering all the big Oscar parties tonight. Look for that coverage tomorrow morning on CNN.
And of course, tomorrow night on Showbiz Tonight, 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern, we'll have a complete Oscar wrap-up on Showbiz Tonight with our Oscar Afterglow. I'm AJ Hammer, live on the red carpet.
And I'm Brooke Anderson, up on the bridge. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
And I'm Sabila Vargas. So long for now.